This past December, 2020, marked a 25-year anniversary since my husband's passing. And I thought a lot about him in that time frame. We met in high school. We were both 16 and had kind of difficult childhoods, and we really bonded and came together, and eventually we married. And I look to my husband as not only my best friend, but also protector and provider. I didn't really have a relationship with God at that time. I believed in God, but I didn't know how to connect to him. When my husband passed away, he was diagnosed at the age of 39 with cancer, and he died 7 months later. And I felt, not only was I grieving at that time, but I felt a tremendous weight of responsibility to provide for my children. And again, because I didn't know God and I didn't have a connection with him at that time, I took it upon myself to really try to be the sole provider and work and take care of my children. That was really something that created a lot of fear and anxiety in my life, and it also led to me drinking a lot at that time. I felt that was helping the stress, but the reality was it was just bringing me deeper and deeper into darkness. And even though my business was successful, I thank God for that. I know that he oversaw all of those transactions, because there's no way that I should have been as successful as I was, and so I was still still lost in a lot of ways in my life, and I felt lonely, I felt empty, I felt anxious all the time. And my daughter Jillian had started going to Life Community Church, and came and spoke to me about it, invited me to go. And little by little, I as I questioned what my beliefs were and what I really needed in my life, I realized I needed God. I was spiritually empty and bankrupt and alone, and so I started attending Life Community Church. And little by little, I started to donate to the church. I was still holding on and not trusting God in that. In 2018, I decided to read the entire Bible from the beginning to the end, and that really made a huge difference in my walk and my faith, in my knowing of God and Jesus. I decided that year that I would faithfully and obediently tithe to the church, and I was a little concerned about it. I didn't know, how that would go, and it actually, my business that year did better than it ever had in the past. So, but I know it's not about that. I know it's not about me giving and God rewarding as far as material things. I feel like God has removed the fear that I once had. I feel that no matter how much I give, it's not enough. That I'm retired now. Spending time in volunteering has been something that God has also prompted me to do and to give, and my heart is just been so opened in that, and my level of concern and worry for my security and the future is so low right now. I know that God, regardless of what my circumstances might be, that we're not here permanently. This isn't our permanent home, and I hope to meet Jesus empty-handed and tired. And so that's really where my heart is right now, and I've never been happier and more at peace.